Hi, everyone. My name is Ailish McDermott, and I am the Director of Instructional Innovation at the Writing Revolution. I am absolutely thrilled to be here with all of you today, virtually, and to dive into our newest innovative and practical tools that will help educators across the state, across the country, and across the world bring the Hoffman Method into their classrooms. So let's imagine I'm a second grade teacher and I'm in the middle of this unit on animal adaptations, and I want to find TWR activities to pair with lesson 3. So not only can you type your content, but you can also use the microphone to speak to Judy, or you can upload your content by clicking the paperclip icon here. So I might write something like this to Judy. Here we can see that she's suggesting a sentences and fragments activity, a basic conjunctions activity, because but so, or sentence expansion. So I'm going to go with sentence expansion. Now, within sentence expansion, there are many different activities that you can practice. Judy is suggesting 3. So here we have sentence expansion with 2 question words, 1 question word, and again, 2 question words, but this time students are drawing a picture of their expanded sentence. So let's pick the one with the drawing. So here is the student-facing activity. Turtles hide, where, and why. Then students write their expanded sentence. Once they have written their expanded sentence, they can draw a picture of their expanded sentence, further demonstrating their understanding of the content. And here we have the teacher worksheet or the anticipated response, sort of like the answer key. We can also ask Judy to incorporate her own images into the activities. So here's the student facing worksheet. Here you can see that the student has an image to pull from. So turtles hide. Where do they hide? In their shells. Um, Now, something to note is that this is an AI generated image. Sometimes the image may appear a little funky due to the nature of AI generated images. However, if you don't like the image, you can either delete it, incorporate your own, or you can just ask Judy. Ask Judy to change the image, and she'll do that for you. In addition, you can also ask Judy for a teaching guide. So here you can see a preview of the teaching guide, some suggestions regarding what you may want to do before the lesson, during the lesson, and after the lesson. There are also suggestions regarding how you may differentiate this activity for students who may need extra support. So here's what the teaching guide looks like on a formatted Google slide. You can also ask Judy to create a parent guide. So here is a preview of the parent guide. The parent guide introduces parents to the TWR strategy that students are currently learning. So in this case, sentence expansion, and it also embeds the content that students are learning in the classroom as well. So this gives a quick introduction about what sentence expansion is, the benefits behind practicing sentence expansion, and then some support strategies in regards to how to help students at home. Now, let's imagine you're looking at that activity and you're thinking to yourself, well, my students need more source information in order to come up with those responses. So I'm going to ask Judy for an accompanying text. So not only will Judy produce TWR activities, but Judy can also produce accompanying texts that can align with those TWR activities as well. So here I have my accompanying text. I have my sentence expansion activity, my anticipated response, my teaching guide, my parent guide, and now I have the article that I will be reading with my students. So maybe I'm reading this article with my students, and then at the end, we're completing the sentence expansion activity together. And thank you so much for tuning in. I wish you all the best in this upcoming school year.